Gates are back and they are sent on their way. Deputy Targaryen lost a few lengths coming out of the gates. A bit chilly on the rail began well with Cowboys Don't Cry on the far side of them as Storm Stride and racing 3 deep the Yellow Sleeves. Mr. Speaker's down on the rail next and they followed by Walt Whitman gives the leader 7 lengths start. Then came Union Roses further back racing about 3 lengths behind those. Then another 8 or 9 lengths back to Deputy Targaryen, who's outpaced at the moment. Down the side of the track, they hit past the 600-metre mark and Storm Stride circled runners and found the lead, gone 3 lengths clear. A bit chilly racing in second. Walt Whitman's coming very wide, the yellow cap outside of runners. Then came Mr. Speaker. Further back, Union Rose, Cowboys Don't Cry being pulled up. 300 metres left to go now, and Mr. Speaker comes forward towards the outside. A bit chilly's down the middle. Union Rose and Walt Whitman, they launch together. Further back in the field is Storm Stride, but it's Mr. Speaker on the stand side of the track, the leader with a bit chilly down the inside. A bit chilly now finds the lead and will go on and win it. Mr. Speaker will run second, Union Rose third, then came Walt Whitman. A long way back to Storm Stride, then Deputy Targaryen. Yes, they head on replay. Your winners down the middle, the red sleeves and cap, still running all over the place, is drifting to the right-hand side. Walt Whitman also tried to run on the yellow cap right down the middle, but it's between Mr. Speaker and a bit chilly on the right-hand side of your screens, and a bit chilly will be victorious. 1, 4, 6, 7, the first 4 across the line.
Welcome back, and yes, the well-named Bit Chilly from the Gavin Smith stable gets it right this afternoon. Craig Jockey aboard, and well done to the Gavin Smith racing team sponsored by Hollywood. Now the World Sports Betting, 1,500 Rand, courtesy of Cedric standing here as well, is going to go to Nelly. Nelly is the groom of the winner number 1, a Bit Chilly, and yeah, tell him very well done, 1,500 Rand. Thanks so much to World Sports Betting for their contribution. Thank you. Let's go to Craig Jockey. He's back in the winner's box in those silks we were chatting about early on. Great to have Mr. Krabia back in the box as well. A man that put so much into racing and owned top horses all over as well. Craig, nice to have you back in the winner's box. The feedback that I could pick up from you when you were chatting there was pretty good, because there was a bit of merit in this win. If you look at it on paper, no chance to dance, but both Nadine and I really loved what we saw moving to post.
Yeah, 100%. I must give credit to Dean and Gavin. They sent me a video of his workout, and it was really, really good, and they gave me a lot of confidence. Last time I rode him was the first time I got aboard him, and I mean, there's so much to like about him, his action, his demeanour, and I just thought he's a horse who, when he gets a mile, you're going to see the best of him. And then I believe he got golden, and that's obviously sharpened him up, but they were really confident, and I mean, they were spot on.
All right, now you've got a couple of decent rides on the day this afternoon. One of, well, I'm saying it's one of your favourites, but you get on so well with the runner in the last race. It's Jade's Cabernet. I know your feedback the last 2 runs is that you've learnt how to understand her and what she likes. Do you give her a winning chance again today?
Of course. She just gets more and more confident with each win, and the last seems a field she could definitely beat again. I know that 2-year-old filly's fancy, but at the same sort of weight as me on an older horse, I think it's pretty hard for a baby out there.
No, I fancy her strong. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. I'm competitive today, that's for sure. I have a place
Gimmy's
in the
Laddie
mix.
as well?
Gimmy's Laddie, really unlucky last time. Didn't get a good break. I came from Stone last, and there's 1 or 2 horses that were in that race. I think the one beat me, but if he breaks well today, and if he's just 2 or 3 lengths closer, he should turn the tables on them. So I actually thought he was my best coming here today.
Tremendous. Thank you for sharing that with us. Well done to you.
Thank you. Just excuse the pronunciation. My lips
yes.
got busted in the first race out the gates. But
shucks.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of blood. Big
Right.
thanks to the yard once again. Sterling job by all. Once again, these colours have been great to me, Mr. Krabia. Always a pleasure for him, and to my sponsors, Maritz, Fintin and Volkerbosjev.
Don't you come from the south of Joburg? They used to having their big lips, the guys fighting and stuff. Every weekend they say. That's
Old generation.
Old generation. Yeah, the boys from the south. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Gavin, very well done to you. You'll be happy with that. And so too will Mr. Krabia be happy. Lovely to see those silks back again.
100%. He's a big supporter of racing all over the country, and he's put his hand in his pocket at the sales and he's bred some of his own. And on that note, well done to Jane as well. And a big thank you to Emma and Mr. Krabia. I know Fred's in the office with everybody shouting him home, and I must kudos as well to Dean. He came to me in impeccable condition, and I've just managed to take him around the poly and to get him used to it, and he's just come on with each gallop, and he's still got more to come, Neil. He's actually still young in the mind. He's still a little bit immature, and he's definitely looking for a 14 mile.
Are you going to keep him on the poly?
I don't think it matters with him,
Okay.
but I do feel he's got more of a galloping action. He would love the long turf straight.
All right.
But if he goes poly a little bit further where it's not so much of a rush, you could see he was a little bit under pressure, going into the tight turns, but then he kicked on smartly in the straight.
Well, I took the pressure off you, and I asked the jock this time about a couple of runners that I think have got winning chances. Anything else that you think's really working well that we can put into the pick six from your side?
Neil, I think you guys have hit it all on the nail.
Do you think they're the main runners?
Yeah.
I think so as well. Thanks so much, Gavin. Well done.
Thank you
to
very much.
And nice to have your sponsors on course today.
Yes, it is. Yeah, they're here to support Richard, and they support the game in a big way, and it's lovely to have them on course. And I must thank Hollywood. Thanks for their support, and well done to Fred and Emma once again.
Well done.
Thank you.
There we go. That's Gavin Smith back in the winner's box as well. He's a big team, Gavin Smith. He's got Dean, he's got everybody involved, Francie, Andrew, a whole team working together out there, and they've won the last 2 championships. And speaking of that, at the moment, it's pretty tight between Alan Greef and Gavin Smith. We'll touch on that a little bit later.